YouTube friends. I've got a fun little rainy day project we're going to do out in the woods today. I got this idea off my Facebook page when I was designing making a pot that actually worked as an oven. And I originally got this idea from Karen. She used the top and the bottom of her cook kit to do that, her mess kit. Well, I couldn't find mine, and I was looking at this big pot, and I found a way to do it. So let's come over here and we'll take a look inside the pot. Of course, I've got a little tin foil in there. We're going to use that to actually make a bowl. I'll set this aside. This recipe, Peter said these look like roadkill, so these are my roadkill strawberries I made up. And what I did was when I dehydrated them, I just put sugar on the top and made some roadkill strawberries. And I got a lot of surprises in here today. I actually made a batch of parched corn. I dehydrated it, and then I cooked it with some salt, and then I smushed it down into a powder or a grain. I'll talk about that a little bit more. I'm still perfecting that recipe because I think I burned it a little bit. But okay, back to the original project. We're going to make blueberry muffins, whole grain. And this recipe actually calls for milk, so I brought some dehydrated milk with me. And we're going to mix that up and mix that in there. But first, let's take a look what I did to this pot. Now, obviously, we cannot set anything to the bottom of the pot and use it as oven because it'll just burn. So what I did is I was digging around my scrap pile and I found a piece of expanded metal. I thought, you know what? This could be a multiple use. So I can either use it over a campfire or I can put it inside the pot. And that way it lifts off the top of the pot. That way we can make like a little oven setup or like an oven rack. So the first thing we need to do is we need to preheat our oven, and I was doing a test run at the house and made a couple biscuits, so I've kind of got an idea where the flame should be, but that was more in a controlled environment. And since we're out in the woods, and I think we're at least probably 30 degrees maybe, if lucky, this should be kind of interesting, so I'll have to pump the flame up a little bit. Somewhere I've got a lighter I stashed on me. There we go. So I don't want to heat it up too hot because you can actually damage this pot. That's why a lot of people actually put like some rocks in there or some water. But we're just going to cut that down a little. Get our oven started. Now, I gotta check on my hot chocolate. Okay, we're starting to get some bubbles there. While we're waiting for that to heat up, let's go ahead and start mixing up our blueberry muffin mix. Now, it calls for a half cup of milk, so this is dehydrated milk or powdered milk. And we're going to go ahead and pre-mix that right now in the bag, and I'm pretty much going to wing it, so yeah, a little bit more. That looks about right. We'll just go ahead and mix this up in a bag. It's just a lot easier. Now I got this about mixed up where I want it. Yep, it's all broke up inside. We need to get some utensils out. Let's go that one. Let's go with the long one. Then we're going to add it in with our mixture inside of this and stir it up and hopefully not make too much of a mess. know what? I think that's just going to turn out to be a terrible situation. Let's do it the opposite way, shall we? Oh, it smells pretty darn good. Alright, let's get a good mix going here. Huh, that actually came out better than expected. It looks like, oh, hello, my hot chocolate's almost done. So I'm going to go ahead and mix up some doublet hot chocolate real quick while we let that set up. Remember, always pack your trash out. Ah yes, hot chocolate with the marshmallows. Gotta love, oh there's 3 of them, kick butt. So a little something for later. Very nice, very nice. Okay, sorry I got sidetracked. Alright, next thing we need to do, besides stir up my hot chocolate, oh yeah, let's see how the oven's doing. Oh yeah, it's ready. Okay, we need to make a bowl using this aluminum foil we got. This is just aluminum foil you could buy at the store, no big deal. You don't have to use anything special. And what we're going to use for a form is the top of my Coleman Max Cook Sit. Close this little guy up, it's getting in my way. This is what we're going to use to make our bowl. There we go. Let's go ahead and pour the ingredients into the bowl and get this into the oven. And I'm sure this will be messy. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll set it in the oven. And that lid is hot as hell. Now we just sit back and wait. Now normally this takes an oven 14 to 15 minutes, they say, but we're going to have to wing it since we're out here. And I really don't know how hot that's burning at the moment. So I'm going to enjoy a little hot chocolate here and eat a couple roadkill strawberries. Then I'm going to grab the camera and kind of show you around where I'm set up at. It's just a pretty amazing scene for the weather conditions we're having today. And yeah, it's April and they're supposed to get a hard freeze tonight. Figure that out, huh? The Midwest. So, oh, that's really hot. Yep, this is where I'm shooting from. It's kind of a long story how I got in here, and you're more than welcome to swing by my Facebook page. I've got the bonus footage up there, actually how I got to where I am right now. And it's a really great location. Even though it's cold, rainy, and misting out, a lot of green. Really calm wind up here. I can only imagine what this looks like in the summertime. Probably crawling with ticks and spiders. Yeah, there you go. Let's swing around one more time. Okay, I do believe the time has come to see what we've done. I do believe it's done, and maybe a little on the burnt side. Looks like she overflowed. Let's let that cool for a couple seconds there. Yeah. It looks good though. Let's put it over here on this rock. Yeah, that's a little on the warm side. Looks good. Is it done? Oh my God, it's done all the way through. A little on the warm side. Not too bad though. I want to say, I'm gonna take another bite. Oh. I want to say it took, right about 45 minutes. The outside temperature is at least 30 degrees to cook that. I'd like to thank Jason on my Facebook page for turning me on to this. It's really been a fun project. Let's see how bad we damaged our pan over here. Actually not too bad. I mean, we burnt a little bit on the edges here. I think that's really all my fault. That's basically from just overfilling it. But it was my first time, and you know how that goes. Not bad at all. The neat thing about this is you just flip it over and you can store stuff in the pan. Of course, that's going to be a little, you know what, I'm going to eat that right off there. You know what they say, waste not, want not. Well, this has been my project for today. And look, we're under attack by the birds. For the first time of doing it, I think it came out quite well. If you have any suggestions how I can make this better, feel free to put those in the comment box. And like always, thanks for watching. There it goes!